Hey guys, Zero here, and today I'm playing Gradius for the NES, or Gradius, however you want to pronounce it. I've always said Gradius. This is another favorite that my brother and I used to play all the time, and it's a pretty short game, so doesn't need a long intro. So let's just jump right into it. Right off the bat, you want to move quickly because you want to get powered up. You kill these 4 guys, they drop a red power-up. You can see all the different ones you can choose from at the bottom of the screen there. I just got 2 speed-ups. That's usually how many I get, sometimes 3 if I feel like it. But that's usually all I need. I'd say the absolute minimum that you need to clear the game, maybe you can get by with just 1. Your starting speed is absolute garbage, so you definitely need to get something, so get whatever works for you. But while being able to move around fast can be nice for clearing the enemies, I feel like if you're too fast, it can make maneuvering, especially in some of the tight areas later on, a little too risky. So I don't want to be too fast. That's why I get 2 or 3, and I'm usually good with that. Besides that, you have your different weapons. You can see I grabbed the lasers here. You can choose between pretty much lasers or double. I'm pretty much going to use lasers for most of the game, except for one stage where I find that double is kind of useful because it shoots diagonally up, and it can kind of help out that way. Besides that, I just get the lasers because it just tears through everything. You also have your missiles, which shoot downward. As soon as I can get this second option there, you see you can get up to 2 options, gives you extra firepower. There we go, I just got my missiles finally. And besides that, I'm pretty much powered up now, except for the very last one, which is Shield. The Shield can take up to 5 hits before it's gone, and you're definitely going to want it. Give me the 1-up. Sometimes you can get a 1-up on that. I think you have to go quickly enough. You kind of just edge right up to the rock there, but whatever, who cares? I'm not going to need the 1-up. We're already at the boss here. The bosses in this game, they're kind of underwhelming. Some of them pretty underwhelming, especially this one here. If you've got options like laser and you position yourself just right, you don't have to do anything. You're not going to get hit here, and you're just in no danger. I'd say the only danger you're really in is if you're too low there, because as soon as you finish, the screen starts moving again, and if you're too low, you might crash right into the rock, so just be careful of that. Besides that, it's no big deal. At the end of every stage, you have to fight this little ship guy. He's no big deal. If you kind of bring him down like I did there, I can stay right in between his bullets. And when he's green, that's when you can shoot through his 4 little barriers, and then his 1 barrier inside, and then you can finally kill him. And that's the end of the first stage. I think there are 7 stages total, so like I said, not a very long game. You can level skip in this game. I'm hoping that I won't, though, because I want to show off all the stages if I can. I don't actually know for sure what the conditions are for level skipping. I've seen different things that people have written of how to do it. Some of them saying it has to do with your score in one of your digits, killing that ship thing at the end quickly enough. In one of the stages, killing 10 of the enemies will level skip you 1 stage. Ideally, I'm not going to skip anything, hopefully, so we'll see. But anyways, besides that, stage 2, again, still nothing too dangerous here. Got some cool music, though. And as you can see, once I've gotten all my power-ups, what I like to do is, because my shield can only take 5 hits and then it's gone, when it's on the last hit, it'll turn this reddish, pinkish color, letting you know that it can only take 1 more hit. Kind of just grabbed all these extra ones for the hell of it, why not? I'm just going to rotate back around to it. But like I said, once I get all fully powered up, I get enough so that it's resting on top of the shield spot again, even though I can't get another, so that when I do actually finally lose my shield, I can immediately grab it again. So right now, if I lost my shield, boom, I can just get another one, grab some more power-ups, and we're good to go. Usually I try to kill all these little balls here. It's something that I always did as a kid. It was kind of just an obsession. Gotta try to kill as many as I can, but I don't think you even get points for them, so who cares? That's already the end of stage 2. These kind of go by quickly, honestly. This boss here, this was always my favorite, simply because I feel like it's the most engaging, simply because you kind of have to move around and actually do stuff. But it's nothing challenging, but it did kind of make you, I don't know, feel like a badass. It's like, oh, look at me weaving through all this crap, even though it's really nothing special. But besides that, most of the other bosses are really straightforward, so that's about as interesting as it's going to get in terms of the bosses. Especially the last boss. Oh, wait till you see the last boss. It's something special, alright. And I can't remember if I pointed out or not, if you stand in the right position here when you bring him down, he can't hit me. So I'm just going to keep doing this for pretty much all these guys. Hopefully that whole thing about killing him within 5 seconds to level skip isn't true or doesn't work for here, because I don't want to level skip right now. Although skipping the 3rd stage wouldn't be that bad. Actually, because this is the 3rd stage now, this is going with Moe heads. So I want to change to double, only because, like I said, I find it useful being able to shoot diagonally up. Because there's some of the enemies that are going to be on the ceiling. And, let's see, should I rest it on my shield again, or set it on the laser so that I can change it back? Actually, you know what? I'm going to definitely want it on the shield, because I feel like I'm going to get wrecked somewhat if I'm not careful. Especially by the end, the boss part of the stage. So let's get this. Let's maneuver very carefully. Get it back on shield. So like I said, you can see here all these. Oh, yeah. See here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get hit intentionally, so I can just right now, for peace of mind, get my shield back immediately and start grabbing some power-ups again. So that way I will be ready. Come on. There we go. I'll be ready as soon as my shield goes down again. And like I said, I think this is the stage where supposedly if you kill 10 of these heads, it'll level skip. So I'm going to try to not kill too many. I'm just going to kind of try to defend myself and kind of run past it, just in case. Because usually it's level 4 that I end up skipping. That's usually when it occurred, which would make sense for shooting 10 of these guys, because I would shoot a lot of them. Gotta maneuver carefully. I don't want to get too reckless here. And stage 4 is my favorite, just for a couple of silly reasons, but we'll get there shortly. Hopefully I didn't kill too many, and hopefully it won't level skip. If it does, I'm going to just be really upset. Now here, I don't know what it is about these enemies. Sometimes they go down quickly, sometimes they just won't die. So I'm going to kind of have to cheap out on some of them and just avoid them if I have to, because they will absolutely wreck you through your shield if you're not careful. Actually, I'm going to hardly kill any of them. Look at that. I think I've killed 2 so far. The rest of them you can kind of just juke around them like that. You know what? I don't even care. Who cares? But now I'm going to have to get back to my lasers as soon as I can. I probably should get my shield destroyed, get a fresh one. I don't want to do it against this guy, though. Oh, God, at least the regular shot is so much slower than the laser. Oh, got an extra life. Big whoop. Trying to time my shot to get through here. There we go. Please do not level skip. I do not want to level skip. Level skip, I will be very mad. Alright, we're good. Normally, right there, it would level skip. It was going to happen. And I meant to get a fresh shield like that, but I was too focused on getting my lasers back. But it's alright. I can take a hit. I can take a single hit if I need to. I should be okay. As long as I just pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. Oh my god, there's so much around me. There we go. Okay. I find it very hard to play this game in focus when I'm trying to talk. So much easier when I was practicing without talking. But anyways, okay. I'm just gonna get back to shield. And you can see, this is the little gimmick for stage 4. It's upside down! Pretty much stage 1, upside down. I just thought it was really cool. I thought the music was cool too. Let's get some points, not get ourselves killed needlessly, because that would suck. Ideally, I don't want to die at all. If I were to die right now, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's get a fresh shield here. It wouldn't be the end of the world, because it wouldn't be too bad to get my power-ups back here. But later on, in some of the stages, especially like the last stage, if you die in the middle somewhere, you're just boned. There's just no way to recover quickly enough, because you're not going to get your power-ups quickly enough, and you're just bombarded by everything. And really, I think it's just your speed is what kills you. You move way too slow at the start. Like, you need at least a couple of speed and, like, laser. That's, like, the absolute minimum I think you'd need to be able to get through safely enough. But anyways, let's keep focusing here. I don't want to goof it up here this far into it. Try to do this all in one shot. I'm not going to try to go for the one-up because I keep screwing that up. So let's just not do that. Oops. A little out of position there to start with, but no big deal. Pretty much same strategy as the first one. Just hang out here. You're good to go. I'm trying to think of what's the next stage. Oh, I think the next stage is like one of the more boring ones. And you'll see why in a bit. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that level, because all the levels up till now, they've actually had some structure to them. There's an actual stage. If I recall correctly, this next one doesn't really have that. Shoot on through. And I think like after the 4th or 5th stage, you can't level skip anymore, so I should be safe now from level skipping, I hope. I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I'm good now. At least I'm pretty sure you can't level skip anymore. So let's see. If it's the stage I'm thinking of, yeah. I don't need to change. I'm gonna stay on this. Pretty much don't want to grab any extra power-ups now. Now it's kind of like I want to dodge the power-ups as much as I can, which actually can get kind of annoying since they're always laid about all over the screen. Although if I see a ton of them, what I'll usually do is then I'll just start grabbing them all again, just quickly rotate back to my shield spot, and then I'll be good. Okay, yeah, this is the one. This one has some cool music, but it's very boring because there's no actual stage. There's no actual layout to it. And all it is killing these enemies. And when these double ones come out, good old NES that can't handle too many sprites on screen, and I don't know how they cause so much that it's just one guy. I don't know why it lags every time doubles come out. But you can shoot these things in like their tentacle ball arm things and destroy them, but I think they can just grow them back. So pretty much just shoot the body, just shoot the core, and then it'll be dead. But then that's it. It's just these guys. It's just a couple of these guys, and then that's it. And even the boss, it's just these. So I don't know. They really dropped the ball, I think, on this level because it's really boring. And then for some reason I remembered there actually being more to it, but no, that's it. And then again with all the slowdown, this is pretty much the only stage that just gets hit with major slowdown, and you can't avoid it. It's just the nature of the NES. I always thought it'd be kind of nice to be able to play some of the Gradius games without the slowdown, like especially number 3. Although it'd be a lot more difficult that way, but you know what? I'd be up for the challenge. I don't know if there's an actual way to do that or not. Here you get actually a couple of them that don't have any balls attached to them. And I don't even think I necessarily have to kill them all. I'm pretty sure they can just float on by and it won't, it doesn't even penalize me. So it's kind of like, who cares? I do admit though that the slowdown does make it easier, but I don't know. Don't really need it, I suppose. So what is that? That's stage 5, so one more stage to go, and then we'll have the final one, which is definitely the most challenging, as it should be, as the final stage. It only makes sense. Did I get an extra life? Yeah, you get extra life for your score. Don't care, I'm not going to need them, hopefully. So like I said, pretty much if I die in the last stage, I'm dead anyways. It's not even going to matter. I'm trying to think if I should refresh my shield. You know what? I'm going to intentionally refresh my shield here, while it's safe to do so. Might have just taken a hit or two there, which might have made the whole thing moot, but that's okay. There's going to be a lot of power-ups to pick up in this one, in this stage here, so that's fine. I'll get back to my shield pickup quickly. I like the layout of this one. It just looks cool. Kind of like stage 2. It's got all these little things you can shoot. All these little cell things. Got cool music. The enemies are interesting. You definitely want laser here. I tried doing double here. Man, it doesn't rip through these things at all, so you get absolutely destroyed if you don't have laser, I feel. And you want to keep moving around. Make sure you keep clearing out as much space. Don't be so confined, because then you'll just screw yourself. Here's where I gotta kind of be careful and dodge all the power-ups, because I really don't want to, it's gonna be a little tight here. There we go. So yeah, this is what happens if I don't clear up enough of them. I get kind of trapped in this little space, and that can spell trouble if I'm not careful. I think you get a lot more of these green kill-all pickups in this stage. At least that's what I feel like. I am gonna grab some more power-ups because it's just a bunch of these all right here. This is maybe one of the only other kind of interesting bosses. You gotta position yourself just right so you can make sure you keep shooting all the bullets away. You can see I tried to position my options, one above me and one below me. Kind of sit tight right in the middle. That way I'm actually killing the enemy and protecting myself at the same time, and I don't have to move at all. But again, see, like this boss, it's like I don't have to really move around. Actually, I guess when I think about it, those other ones I do have to move around as well. I still think the second one is my favorite. And that's pretty much it. We're in the home stretch now. Now, here's where the real challenge is. I'm tempted to get a fresh shield, but you know what? It's going to happen throughout the course of it anyways. I'm probably going to have to refresh my shield once or twice in here. Maybe not at all if I maneuver just right. Again, really cool music. The music in general in this game is just really good. But here's where I feel like if you had too much speed boost, you'd get yourself killed. Here, you gotta kind of keep zipping around and manipulate those bullets, especially with the guys in the ceiling. Here's where you might want to get double. But again, I feel like the lasers are just more beneficial for me because they're just stronger and just kill things really quick. I feel like I can deal with the enemies on the ceiling just fine on my own with just really good manipulating of the bullets and timing when I go up there. My shield is probably going to break soon. Yep, I'm going to want to refresh it. Going to want to refresh it now. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need another one. No, I think I'll be... Okay, here's where if you were to die, you would kind of get restarted right here, and you're absolutely boned. You cannot go through this section without... Oh, man, my shield probably got devastated there. You cannot go through that without any form of power-ups. Yep, gonna intentionally refresh my shield because I'm gonna die otherwise. Think I'm through it all. Okay, yep. When you get here, move up, because if you get caught behind that without knowing, you can't go through anymore. You'll just slowly approach it, and then you're dead. And here's the final boss! This brain thing. And it's got the boss music, but you don't have to actually shoot it. You can even go through these things. They don't hurt you. Don't crash into the brain itself or you will die. You just wait it out, and it dies. It's a really, really terrible last boss. You don't even have to fight it. It's just over. I mean, granted, the last stage is really hard in itself, so... But, I don't know, I feel like it's just really lacking there. And once you beat it, the game just goes through again. Although I think it's actually, it's somewhat, more difficult now. I'm not exactly sure how, but I'm not going to show that off because I feel like it's not really necessary. But, I do have just a few more things I want to show off. I didn't get to show off the warp, but, you know what, it's no big deal. You fly through this, like, hyperspace kind of looking, like you're going in light speed, and it zips by really quickly. You got, like, these, like, the outlines of the Moai heads, kind of zipping through. I don't know if you actually crash into them. I don't think it's cosmetic. But, and then you level skip. But, the only other thing I want to show off is me killing myself, for one thing. But, I'm sure everybody knows this pretty much. This game was Konami, classic Konami code. Pause the game, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Pretty much activates most of your power-ups. Everything but your actual weapon, and of course, speed-ups. You have to get your speed-ups on your own. But, we did that a lot starting out. We start the game, activate the code right away. But I think it only works up to a point. I used to think that it was a number of times, like you can only do it a number of times before it stops working. But I think it actually stops working after so many stages. Like, I think like maybe the first 3, maybe 4 stages you can use it, and then later on it doesn't work anymore. Because I've gone through where I never used it at all, and I don't think it works on the last stage. At least that's what I recall. But anyways, the other thing I want to show, is now that I showed the Konami code, of course, is what happens when you kill yourself entirely. When you entirely blow up. No, when you lose all your lives. I just like the little musical jingle that it gives. Just kill myself a couple of times here, just crash into this rock. Use a speed up, and then crash. Fortunately, I don't get the speed up back again. And one more death. I just like that music. But that's it. That's Gradius. Like I said, it's a pretty short game. We used to play 2 players a lot, but you don't play simultaneously, unfortunately. That would be really cool. You just take turns, like most other games like that. It's hard to find a good co-op, like shoot 'em up. But if you want a game like this that's co-op simultaneously, play Life Force. My brother and I, we played that a long time ago. We should play it again, honestly. But it was really fun. Really good challenge, too. But anyways, that's it for this. Like I said, pretty short. So that's all for me. I think actually what I'll do is I'll just add one little clip at the end of this app after this is over here. But besides that, that's everything. So no long rambles for me this time. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. Now right off the bat, you want to move quickly because you need to get your ship powered up, and you can see there at the bottom you have your different power-ups. I recommend getting at least that. Okay, how many? Holy crap, how many can you get? Hold on a sec here. I don't recall... Wait, why can I get so many speed-ups? Or is it not limited? Okay, something doesn't seem right. I'm going so... Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why can't I get like 1,000,000 speed-ups? Could you always do this? Or is it just because I haven't gotten my other power-ups yet that I haven't hit my power-up limit yet? Or am I even getting any faster? Okay, this is completely unbearable. This is way too fast. Who would get this many speed-ups? Unless you're looking for a challenge? I don't know. Or your controller's just really unresponsive. I don't think I'm actually getting any more speed, but this is impossible. I'm surprised I have not hit the wall. Okay, well, that's that.